Alright, welcome back to Sunday Morning Coffee with Big Rooster. But today we're having an afternoon Coke. I'm your host, Big Rooster. If you like this channel, help us out, then subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Subscription is free and nothing to download. If you are not a subscriber, become one today and click the button. We are a 420 and F-word friendly channel. Here we go, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake up and just smell the coffee. Seriously, grab your coffee, weed, and pay a fucking attention. Today, we just have common sense thinking, people. Sunday morning shout outs to the veterans in the active military. Thank you for all you did and all that you do. To my very few subscribers and viewers, thank you for watching. Keep your mask on in public, please, since we have to mandate it now. People don't listen. Stupidity. Common sense, people. Common sense. Quick advice, if you're waiting on our government to help you, don't. They won't help Americans in need. I designed some coffee mugs way before the pandemic, and they will be available for order around July. I'll keep you updated on the release date as we get closer. So let's get into today's news. Bambi's news here. This fuck wants to send money to the kids like they're adults. Did they earn this money? No. Are they earning money? No. Are they paying bills with the money? No. They just are living at home. Send the parents $400 each for each tax deduction they have at home. And that should be enough to get them a phone, clothing, and a video game with a few snacks. That's all they need, people. That's all kids want. They don't give a fuck about $600-800. They don't even know what the fuck money is. So let's get fucking real. That's why you can't pass the bill. Too much bullshit and not enough thought. Think about this, America. The whole world watches these mutants fight and fight all day and all night. They're like school children fighting over a fucking sippy cup. Now listen, if this doesn't embarrass the shit out of them, I don't know what the fuck will. On the other hand, I would be embarrassed of such behavior. But these mutants, they don't care. As long as they hold on to the money just a little bit longer. And there's another thing, America. They are not thinking of the fact that in 4 years, when we get to reshuffle the shit around, which is all they do, people, garbage in, garbage out. They took ownership from the people a long time ago. Voting, the constitutional, civil rights are just a list of lies, people, and made up privileges. They don't mean anything anymore. And the sooner you realize it, the sooner we might be able to get these people that are in the main rotunda at the fucking zoo out. Okay, moving along in local news. Cowboys for Trump leader released from jail. They should have kept that fuck in there. Top Golf opened in Albuquerque on Friday. And the Cyndia Labs research could bring renewable energy. Well, didn't we already do that with the fucking sun? Isleta Casino reopens after tribal council vote. So now we got to vote on it whether or not we're going to open up a fucking casino. Seems like a waste of time. Okay. In your health, a study showed that easier access to cannabis for pain may reduce opioid use for both public and private drug plans. See that, people? One puff, you cut out an opioid. Alright. Moving along to weather today in Torrance County, New Mexico. 51 degrees at this time, and we're going to reach 54. This is about as good as it's going to get today, people. Sunny and warm. The wind's going to be about 9 miles an hour. Maybe in a closet. The real feel is 38 degrees. And tonight it will be a nice 25 degrees. On Monday, it's going to be sunny and a daytime high of 57 with 29 at night. And on Tuesday, we're going to be partly sunny with 56 as a daytime high and 32 is a nighttime low. On Wednesday, we're going to be partly sunny with 53 degrees during the daytime and 31 at night. And on Thursday, we're going to be partly cloudy with 51 during the day and 34 at night. I had to change it up for Thursday, people, and make it partly cloudy. Not every day can it be a fucking sunny day or even a partially sunny day. The sun gets more shout-outs than the clouds do, so it would be nice to include them once in a while. It gives us a change to the boring fights in the zoo. These people are not my circus and not my fucking monkeys. They took my privileges to vote, so now this is on you. In sports, Leon Spinks passes at age 67 a few days back. His record was 46 fights and 14 by knockout. And he was a former heavyweight champ. And he upset Ali in 1978 in a split decision for the title. Well, people, the big game is here. Super Bowl 55 in Tampa Bay. The GOAT versus the kid. Experience versus youth. My prediction is the same as it was on my other commentary. My prediction is going to be 30-27 with the Bucs as winners, and I think we will have 2 picks thrown by Brady and 1 pick thrown by the kid. But either way, it's going to be a very close game. And I wouldn't be too badly upset if the Chiefs won, even though I'm a longtime Buccaneer fan since day one. But let's face it, the kid has youth. He won a Super Bowl already a year before Brady did. And the kid, his stats are much better this season than Brady's. So, you know, it could go either way. The kid gets a little nervous, the Bucs will win. The kid's on his game, the Chiefs will win. Alright, stimulus news. It sounds like Bambi is trying to stick to his word. Sounds awesome to me. If it doesn't take until next year to get. He needs to cut out all the shit and what it takes. You know, waiting on the fucking IRS. You know, is this really necessary? Listen, they know how to find you if you owe them money. Find us, you know, to give us, you know, fucking checks, people. No fucking excuses. Let me tell you something. A few years back, I had, you know, a few ex-clients when my business went out. They bugged the IRS so goddamn much that they came to my house, right? What they didn't know was I had all my taxes for like 9-10 years or so in boxes labeled year by year with the tax return from a fucking accountant, a CPA. Okay? Well, the IRS guy showed up at my house while I'm going through my fucking shed. And, you know, he asked me about my tax returns and everything and stuff like this. And I showed him my tax returns. I said, well, here they are. I said, I've got about, I don't know, 8, 10, 11 years of fucking tax returns. You know, you're more than welcome to look through them. And he said, no, the year in question, it says here that you owed $57 or something like that. $56 or $7, somewhere around there. Fucking something stupid, right? So I turn around and I said, are you fucking kidding me? You come all the way out here to my house for fucking 56 or 57 fucking dollars mistake on my tax return. That's about 5 or 6 fucking years ago. Because somebody fucking called you? You know? So he says to me, he says, well, he says, I have to do my job. You know, and I had to think a minute and say, well, do your job. You drove 45 minutes from Santa Fe to my house. You spent an hour with me, and come to find out, my CPA's daughter did my taxes, and she passed away. So her mother had to hurry up and do my tax return. But then on the next year, the $56 mistake was paid. See, and I had my tax returns for it. And that's what these people didn't count on. They thought that, you know, I didn't pay my taxes. Well, bullshit. I had proof. So anyway, the tax guy told me to sign a piece of paper, and he'd send me a thing in the mail telling me I was relieved of it. So don't tell me, you're not going to convince me that if you were owed something that you would not be able to find my motherfucking house. So get your shit together, and if you have to, you can send the same IRS agent that came down to harangue me at my fucking house. Bring me my fucking stimulus check. Make him do something that's, you know, where he can earn his fucking pay, besides bug me. Anyway, here's an idea on balancing the fucking relief budget. If they lowered the cap to $40,000 and they boost the pay out to the original $2,000 that Bambi promised when he came in the office, Trump only signed the $600. He promised $2,000. So he's shorting us $600 at the end of the day, basically, on his word. You know, but, you know, if he at least gets the people the $1,400 and me at least my $600 and then my $1,400, you know, so far he hasn't done neither one for me. Anyway, I think the $600 should be a compensation payment because we had to watch them fight and fight and fight for 8 to 9 months. We should be able to collect royalties on this shit. That should be our royalty check, and the $2,000 should be what they should help us out with. This would give enough money for the people that need it now, if they did it now, and not in 9 fucking months. Then, if you want to fight for another 5 months on how to help us if the pandemic is still affecting us in this kind of way, then knock your fucking selves out. Listen. Here's the deal. Keep $20 in my fucking stimulus check. I'll buy a ticket to that. Put it on cable. You know, pay-per-view, something. Because this is fucking funny shit. You know, maybe the Comedy Channel. I would love to get 20-1 odds on Vegas and how long it takes these fucking mutants to get, you know, help to the tax-paying people. I'd like to get odds on that. Let me know. Listen. And for all the people that get unemployment, cover them until spring. After that, get off your lazy fucking ass and do yard sales, flea markets, Craigslist, or whatever it fucking takes to compensate your income. Okay? My wife and I get Social Security only, and I'm still waiting on the government for my SSI, and we can't get our fucking stimulus check, let alone unemployment, plus, you know, $400, $500, $600 a fucking week to the end of September. It's ridiculous. You know. So, cry me a fucking river. You entitled little fucks. Get off your ass and learn self-fucking reliance. Next, let's look at, here's a fucking slogan for these mutants. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where did my fucking stimulus go? You pass more immigration to boost migration. Common sense, no fucking sense. Just say fucking no. The American people need a vote. Veto, veto. Save our fucking dough. There you go. And here's another fucking commercial that needs to be... Somebody needs to do this commercial. I don't have the money to do it. I would do it. You should have a shark coming up out of the fucking water stealing someone's Subway sandwich. And then say, hey, where's the fucking tuna? That would be fucking hilarious. Well, the American government fuck around. You work hard your whole life. You get disabled and can't work. Meanwhile, drug addicts and drunks of any age get a check without fucking working. They get your money that you're paying now because they're drunk or a fucking drug addict. Makes no sense to me, but whatever. Meanwhile, you pay all these years, and when you become disabled, now you have to be a certain age. Why? Because I graduated high school, I went in the Army, completed fucking college, and worked and paid taxes since 1977, people. Yes. So when I needed my government the most, they took it away. I am not 55 yet. You're 6 months away. You have education, so you can learn something new to do. Get fucking real. Teach these drunks and drug addicts something new. Self-reliance would be a good lesson right now. I helped them out, and they need to fucking help me out and go find their own fucking money. I need my fucking money back too, just like all the other fucking people that work for it and aren't getting it now. In the entertainment news, the baboons at the zoo are still pushing off the stimulus now. It's March. Soon it'll be April, then it'll be May, and we won't get it until August or September or maybe next fucking tax season. My plug of the week, Ticked Off Vic. I found this channel, my wife found this channel, and I'd listened to it, and this guy is fucking hilarious, but very true. Very true. I too am from the same area, and if you don't say fuck, no one with sense knows what the fuck you are talking about. Get it? Alright. Word genius of the day. Analyst. Part of speech. It's a noun. Origin. Unknown. Came about in the 17th century. The definition. A person who writes annals. Or annals. Used in a sentence. Tim decided to combine baseball and history and became an analyst. Well, ain't that fucking enlightening? Last segment. I'm going to do a documentary on the property that we purchased, and we were going to build a house, but actually now, it was 5 years ago, but since the government screwed around with my disability, and we have to do a prefab now, which is fine, we can do, we could do it and add on and make it look more like a regular house. We're doing a foundation, so that's something. So at the end of the day, they compromised with me. We won't give you your disability until you are at least 55, and this way you have to refile and you might be approved at that time. So you agree to wait and we'll agree to delay. The American compromise. I call it the American fuck around. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. Until next time, stay safe, don't trust the government, and smoke medical marijuana for your mental health, and the mind you save could be your own. If you like our content, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Nothing to download, and subscription is free. Thank you for viewing today's episode. Remember, marijuana is your friend, and it's your bud. And most important, just say no to the government and not medical marijuana. So America, get fucking real. So without further delay, it's howdy doobie time. This is Big Rooster. I'm the fuck out of here.